Ever notice how some people always seem a little too smooth when they talk? Like they've rehearsed every word, every laugh, every pause, just to make you believe them. Here's the thing, liars rarely get caught by what they say, they get caught by what they ask. And once you know the questions they use, you'll start spotting deception in seconds. So let's break down 5 questions liars always ask, and why you should never trust them. You see, most people think lying is about making up stories. But real deception, it's psychological. Liars manipulate your perception of truth. They don't just tell lies, they plant them in your mind by asking the right kind of questions. And the scary part? You've probably heard these questions 1,000 times. Whether it's a fake friend trying to cover up a betrayal, a coworker hiding their mistakes, or even someone in a relationship trying to dodge accountability. The patterns are always the same. Let's get into it. Here are 5 questions liars always ask, and what they secretly mean. 1 inch why would I lie to you? At first, it sounds innocent, even emotional. But this question isn't about honesty. It's about defense. When someone says, why would I lie to you, they're not proving their truth. They're forcing you to justify their honesty for them. They want you to feel guilty for doubting them. It's a psychological trick called reverse trust. Instead of defending their actions, they make you defend your suspicion. Imagine this. Your friend swears they didn't tell anyone your secret, but somehow, everyone knows. You confront them, and they respond with, why would I lie to you? You know me. Now you're stuck thinking about your loyalty, not their behavior. That's how liars twist the spotlight. 2. Don't you trust me? This one sounds almost heartbreaking. But again, it's a trap. When someone says, don't you trust me, they're trying to make trust an obligation, not something earned. Real trust doesn't need to be demanded, it's built through consistency. Liars use this question to make you feel cold or disloyal for asking questions. They want to guilt you into silence. For example, imagine your partner hides their phone every time you walk by. When you finally ask why, they say, don't you trust me? See what just happened? They didn't answer your question. They changed the subject, from their secretive behavior to your trust issues. Remember this, when someone asks for trust instead of showing it, there's usually a reason. 3. Who told you that? Now this one is sneaky. When liars get cornered, they want to know how much you know and who's talking. The question, who told you that, isn't curiosity, it's damage control. They're not defending the truth, they're managing the fallout. They want to track the source, silence the leak, and rebuild the lie. They care more about exposure than explanation. Think about it. If someone accused you of something false, your instinct would be to deny it clearly. Not to interrogate where the rumor came from. When someone's first reaction is, who told you, it's because they're already in survival mode. They're not protecting the truth, they're protecting themselves. 4. Are you calling me a liar? This one's pure emotional pressure. Liars use confrontation to flip the power dynamic. They know most people hate conflict. So they force you into backing down by acting offended. When someone says, are you calling me a liar, what they're really saying is, you better drop this topic or deal with my anger. It's intimidation disguised as indignation. And the moment you back down, they win. A truthful person wouldn't need to act insulted, they'd just clarify the facts. But a liar, they perform outrage because drama hides deception. Don't fall for it. When someone's more focused on how dare you accuse me than actually clearing things up, you already have your answer. 5. Can't we just move on? This is the final escape line. When liars realize they can't control the narrative anymore, they'll switch to emotional exhaustion. Can't we just move on? Sounds peaceful, even mature. But in truth, it's just a way to shut down accountability. They want to end the conversation before the truth comes out. They want you to feel like continuing the discussion means you're holding grudges. Here's the thing. Honest people want resolution. Liars want relief. When someone truly cares, they'll clear the air. When they don't, they'll rush to move past it, hoping you'll stop asking questions. Now you know the 5. But here's the deeper truth. Liars don't just lie to you. They lie to themselves. They build stories because facing reality feels harder than faking it. And the moment you learn to recognize these questions, you stop being their target. So the next time someone says, "Why would I lie to you?" or "Don't you trust me?" Pause. Don't get emotional. Just observe. Because truth doesn't need to defend itself. You deserve relationships built on honesty, not manipulation. And once you see these patterns, you'll never unsee them again. Protect your peace. Protect your trust. And remember, silence isn't rude when you're protecting your sanity. If this video helped you spot a few fake people in your life, drop a comment below and tell me which question you've heard before. Hit the like button if you learned something new. And subscribe for more videos that help you read people and protect your mind. Because the more you understand human psychology, the harder it becomes for anyone to lie to you again.